Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and it's Thursday, and that means it's time for a review. But today, I have something even better than a review, and that's a double review! A double review of some highly sought after, I think, whiskeys. Two whiskeys from Wild Turkey, two turkeys that are about to fight it out. Actually, no, they're not fighting at all. They're not fighting at all. I am just going to tell you, actually, no, I'm not going to tell you. What I'm wondering is, are these worth, what is all the hype about? What is all the hype about with these bottles? There's so much hype. There's so much drama with these Wild Turkey rare breeds. Everybody's talking about them. Everywhere I go is like, Wild Turkey rare breed. Every Facebook group I'm on, it's like, oh my God, got a Wild Turkey rare breed, got a Wild Turkey rare breed bourbon, got a Wild Turkey rare breed rye. Oh my God, I'm so excited. But are they actually something you should be searching for yourself? Or should you just leave the drinking to me? I'll take all the bottles. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to dive in on this double review. I'm going to start with the Wild Turkey rare breed bourbon. If you know me, if you've watched my channel at all, you know I absolutely love Wild Turkey 101. Love Wild Turkey 101. One of my favorites. Great budget bourbon. So delicious. I mean, honestly, we're talking about budget, but literally right here in front of us, we have two bottles that are about $50 to $60 each. Is that a bargain? Well, let's find out. So, Wild Turkey Rare Breed Bourbon, wow, that was a mouthful. Wild Turkey Rare Breed Bourbon comes in at a delicious 116.8 proof. It is barrel proof. It's beautiful in color. And let's take a sip. Let's smell this thing. Let's take a sip of this thing. Obviously, I've drank a lot of it, so I could tell you right off the bat what I think about this. But why would you watch the movie or the video if I did that? Why would you watch this? You wouldn't. So let me smell it. On the nose, it is very rich. It's rich, and I get a lot of caramel and toffee. Even hints of toffee. It's just very, very rich caramel and a little bit of spice, like a little bit of cinnamon, maybe a tiny hint of nutmeg. It smells very sweet, but it also has a good balance of spice on the nose. Yeah, it smells it's very nice, sweet. Even a tiny hint of oak, a little bit of cherry that are kind of intertwined with that deliciousness of that caramel and toffee. It smells very nice on the nose. Let's taste it. Oh yeah. It's almost like you took Wild Turkey 101 and you just leveled it up. It's like, level up, level up, level up. I can't dance. You guys know that. But I'm like, if I imagine myself singing that song by Sierra, that level up, level up, level up. That was bad dancing. Really bad. But I imagine that this Wild Turkey Rare Breed barrel proof bourbon is a level up from 101. And I love 101. You guys know I love Wild Turkey 101. But this one is so good. On the palate, you get those notes I was talking about. So you get that that toffee. Wow, coffee. No, you get toffee. You get caramel. You get a light cherry note. You get some oak. You get a little bit of cinnamon that comes through on the back end. It's so nice. It's very rich. It's not insanely complex, but it has some complexity to it. It doesn't really dry out. But it's not super oily either. It's just very nice. The flavor kind of lingers in your mouth. Not stay there forever. It does die off after a little bit. But overall, I mean, this is just such a superb bottle for the price point. It's so good. And now I kind of understand why so many people want it. I mean, the proof point is good at 116.8 proof. It's just really nice, really enjoyable. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I do this sometimes when I'm sniffing the glasses and I'm like, I sound like a pig. Anyhow, this is delicious. I love it. All around, this is just so good. It is a step up from Wild Turkey 101, which is why I'm going to give this one 3.5 corks out of 5. It's good. I'd highly recommend it. If you see it where you are, buy it. Buy it. Just buy it all. If you don't want it, you can just give it all to me. No, don't do that either. I love Wild Turkey Rare Breed Bourbon. This is a good one. Now, let's jump over here to Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. Right? Everybody loves a rye. Maybe not. No, not everybody loves a rye. That's not a true statement. Let's set this one to the side. And let's take a look at this Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. So this one comes in, it's a barrel proof also. This one comes in at 112.2. So that's a good barrel proof. I don't know what I was going to say there, but like I lost my thought for a second. Anyhow, let's see. This one is pretty hyped up also. Both of the rare breeds are really hyped up. But for me, like sometimes I like a sweeter rye. Sometimes I like a spicier rye. Sometimes I like a rye that is like a super low rye. So you can't even tell it's a rye. Like it's kind of tastes like a bourbon. So let's dive into this one and see what I think of it. Because obviously I've drank a lot of this one too. On the nose, this one is fantastic on the nose. This one is like, you get that creaminess, you get a little bit of mintiness, like if you, so I grew up, story time. I grew up and I had this mint plant, like a spearmint mint plant at my house. I love that thing. I love making hot tea with it. And I constantly made hot tea with it. I actually love that. And sometimes I made mud pies, but I was also a child. But anyhow, I love making mint tea with this. And this reminds me of like a green mint tea. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's like a green mint tea. Mint Majesty maybe? At Starbucks, Mint Majesty. That's what it smells like. Green mint tea. If you like green mint tea with a little bit of extra like herb spices inside of there, that's what this smells like. The nose is phenomenal on this, especially if you like that mint spiced herb tea. I think it really is like a Mint Majesty from Starbucks. Hashtag basic or whatever y'all say. Okay, let's dive into the taste on this one. And obviously, to me, this is not hot at all on the nose. It does not burn the nose hairs, so there's that. Oh, it's sweet. It's creamy. It tastes like Mint Majesty tea that you like cranked up a notch, add a little extra splash of spice. And actually, it tastes really creamy. Yeah, it's very creamy. It almost tastes like a creamy, It tastes like a whipping. No, it tastes like whipped cream, but not like super whipped. Like a very light layer of whipped cream that was rolled into some mint, like fresh mint leaves. And then you put like some green tea on it and like a little bit of like a slight, let me take a sip, but the absolute slightest bit of toffee, like a little bit of toffee. Tastes like actually even a little bit of chocolate. What are those mint toffee chocolates? Like dark chocolate, not like mint chocolate. It's more of a bitter chocolate. That is so nice. So nice. The mintiness stays there. If you like that mintiness, if you like that rye spice, this is a good one. This is really, really good. That flavor super lingers. Like it really lingers there. It stays there. This is just a phenomenal whiskey. It is. And that's why I'm also going to give this one 3.5 corks out of 5 because it literally is. These are so good. They're both, like I said, between $50 and $60. I mean, they're so enjoyable. Most places you can find them. I know sometimes that you can't. Like I think for a while there was a bottle shortage, so that made it tougher to find these. Hopefully they'll be more available soon. But if you see one, pick it up if you like it. It's a great bottle for the value. It's delicious. Both of the finishes are good. I mean, I understand what the hype is about. I get it. Now I get it. I'm like, no, I've always got it. I've loved Wild Turkey. I love Wild Turkey products. Russell's Reserve single barrel. Russell's Reserve 10-year. I still have not tried the Russell's 13. Maybe someday. Anyhow, that's my review for this week. Thanks so much for checking me out, for checking my channel out, for being here. I really, really appreciate you. And let me know what you think of Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Do you like the bourbon? Do you like the rye? Which one do you prefer? I mean, for me, it depends on the day. Depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I like a bourbon. Sometimes I like a rye. Sometimes I want a Sazerac cocktail, which would be incredible with this if you want to mix it. Otherwise, drink it neat or drink it however the hell you want. Because that is how whiskey is meant to be drank, however you want. Anyhow, as always, thank you guys so much. I'll be back with so much more of The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, and I'll see you next time.